It's Disneyland vlog time. We're here for the next couple of days. We've actually already done the first part, which was showing you around our accommodation. We're staying at the Nature Village, which we haven't stayed at for about 5 years, but we are here for a couple of days in the parks now. So we're going to go and get in the parks. We've missed Extra Magic Hour because we got to the hotel quite late last night and had a bit of a lie-in, but it is 10:20. It is mega busy, but we're obviously going to head in, make a beeline for It's a Small World. First job is to pick up Anna's priority card. She's trying out the new wheelchair this trip as well, so we're going to go and grab that, which I think we grab from the ticket office over there, and then we can go and get in. Let's go and have some Disney fun. We talked a lot in the previous video about the advantages of staying in the Nature Village rather than staying in one of the Disneyland on-site hotels. I think it's fair to point out some of the disadvantages as well. The queue was much bigger to get into security coming from the main car park, and the queue to pick up the priority card is huge in here, whereas if you're at a Disneyland hotel, you just pick it up from the concierge there when you check in, so there's little to no queue to do that. So yeah, we're going to miss out on queues for the rest of the day, but we've had to queue back there to join this queue, having previously done a long queue at security, and now we're in this queue to pick up the card. It will have been like a 45-50 minute queuing experience just to get in the park that we'd have missed entirely if we'd have been staying in one of the hotels here. So obviously it's much cheaper to stay off site, but you do have to drive in, and then much more queuing involved as well. Although this queue we only have to do once, we don't have to pick this up every day here. In a slight departure from a typical start to one of these videos, we're going shopping first because Anna has a problem with her new wheelchair. The little metal bar that's at the bottom is pushing right into the part where her back is swollen and hurts. So she can't sit on it because the bar's there. So we're heading into the first shop we see in the hope of finding a cushion or something that can take some of the pressure off of her lower back. Otherwise, she's basically using it as a walking frame, which is good that we can turn off the electric wheelchair function, but not ideal because there's no way she's going to be able to walk around all day, even with the walking frame. Well, they didn't have anything appropriate for cushioning in there, so we didn't get that. I did get one or two other items though, because, you know, have to get one or two other items. And I got a Kevin lanyard, which I didn't see because I wanted my Donald one. But yeah, we're lanyarded up. I've got my ears. And now the castle is in front of us and we are on the way to It's a Small World. We're on It's a Small World. I have no idea why, but we have an entire boat to ourselves. We've got room for activities. It's incredible. And I am ready for everybody's favourite song to start on everybody's favourite ride. There's the giraffe bush. There it is, look. What a bush.
Welcome to It's a Small World.
What a ride.
Remain seated at all times.
We're having a lovely time on our favourite ride. And now the best thing in the entire park. There they are, look. The giraffe. Traditional me with the giraffe shot. Getting the giraffe shot. There she is, look. There should be some sharks in here. Do you love sharks? Well, now we've completed the best activity you can do at Disneyland Paris. Everything else is just gravy from here. So we're off for some gravy, hopefully at Pirates of the Caribbean. If not, we'll keep looping around. I know Big Thunder Mountain is back open. That was closed when we were here earlier in the year. So we might head around that way, do that, do the Haunted Mansion, get all of the classics in. There we go, then we are on the Pirates of the Caribbean as we go past the best themed restaurant at Disneyland Paris. Although the food's a bit rubbish these days, the feeding is still great. And this is still one of the best rides in the park. You have to put you away though, so you don't want you to get wet. So next stop, if we can get through this way, and I never know if we can get through this way, we want to head over to Big Thunder Mountain, because that was closed last time we were here. So we're getting all of the big main rides out of the way. I think we've come the wrong way, maybe? No, I think we can get through here. I want to go to my favourite giraffe shop on the way as well and say hello to the giraffe and see what bits and bobs they've got in there on the way to Big Thunder Mountain. I mean, my favourite shop in the whole park, the giraffe shop. They've got the doors shut, it is open. But because the doors are shut, there's loads of people outside who seem afraid to come in. I just kind of walked around them so I could come and see the giraffe. But the air conditioning in here is lovely. I think that's why they've got the doors shut. That is a cool Loungefly bag, which I still don't think I can pull off. Shall I get Anna a jacket matching my one? I'm wearing that one right now. that I got last time we were here. I don't think she'd wear it. She's staying outside. She doesn't like coming in here because I get too excited. Are these shoulder buddies? Oh, hello. I might have to get myself a new shoulder buddy. If you've ever watched our Disney vlogs before, you'll know that for years there's been something we've been looking for that has never existed, and it's finally here. They have Bullseye. What, he's not right? Why, what's wrong with him? What, he needs a name?
I found one saved for me for this week.
Ah, okay.
It has his name on it, but that's not his name.
It's Bullseye, but apparently Anna's found one online, so we're not even going to get it. After it finally being here, she needs the one with his name on that she's found online. Why don't they do them in my size? Unbelievably, something I saw on TikTok wasn't true. Someone posted a video a couple of weeks ago saying they'd got an American-style turkey leg from the Cowboy Cookout here at Disneyland Paris. They don't do turkey legs. I spent 2 weeks dreaming of turkey legs. Guess I'm gonna have to eat normal bird parts now. If you can't hear me very well, it's because I'm that guy who's dropped something on Big Thunder Mountain, my little microphone that makes this camera sound so lovely. I took it off to go on the ride, so I was like, that's clipped on there, it might come off. So I took it off and put it in my pocket, and I've got off and it's not in my pocket. They're now searching the trains for it. If it's not on the trains, it means it's fallen out of the track and they'll have to close the ride. So if you were at Disneyland Paris on the 3rd of September and you were frustrated at about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, that Big Thunder Mountain was closed, I'm very sorry. But let's just all hope I got my microphone back. We waited 15 minutes, no joy. The man, bless him, came over and was like, it probably fell out on the ride. If you, how bad is it? We can close the ride and go and look for it for you. And I'm like, it's a £60 microphone. I'm not gonna close the ride. Thank you. They're gonna have a look for it at the end of the day, and apparently I can call or try at City Hall tomorrow and see if it's been handed in or found. But yeah, I've got 2 more in my suitcase. It's not like it's the only thing that I have, but it does mean the rest of this video, at least until we head back to the hotel, the audio will be a little ropier than usual. And for that, I apologise profusely. Boys and girls, talk about a way to cheer me up. I found the turkey leg. Rarely in my life have I gone from being so sad to so happy so quickly. It's so hot, it's huge. €9, which is not bad at all. We've got Anna some fries, got a coffee, came to €17. It's not too bad, but I don't even know how to attack it. It's so hot. I'm gonna put it down and let it cool down for a minute. It is warm, but it's huge. Well, that is pretty good. And for those of you who mock me for my EDC, I did a video on it recently, carrying wet wipes when you're having a turkey leg you weren't expecting and they don't give you anything to clean yourself up with. Always thinking. And Anna's using the tissues that are in there. We make use of it all. Yeah, this is my my special Disney EDC bag, which is by Orbit Key and is great. Right, I retract my previous apology. It is 10 to 2. We've just come off of the Haunted Mansion. Big Thunder Mountain appears to be closed. They have not closed that for me. They asked if I needed them to find it. I said no. It carried on running while we were waiting. It carried on running while I was eating my turkey leg. It's been closed for some other reason. That's not my fault. Don't blame me. That being said, if they are now searching it, which is usually what it's closed for, it will definitely be worth me asking at City Hall to see if my microphone's been handed in, because I guess they'll find it. There's no reason why they wouldn't find it, you would think. Unless it fell out of my pocket and the next person on the ride pocketed it. If it's fallen out onto the track and they're now walking the track looking for something else, they will find it, which means I might be getting my microphone back. We're doing some bad audio shopping, just mooching around Main Street. We'll probably look at the shops properly tomorrow when I've got a microphone again. But we are coming in here because this is a good shop to find dog bowls. And I promised Dave a dog bowl, as I always do. So, is this the dog bowl shop? I think it's this way. It's now 2:30. We've been in here since about 10:30. And Anna is still just on her first battery. She does have a second battery, which she didn't have. I think we've got to swap over now, but when she was on the scooter, that lasted about 3.5, 4 hours before it completely conked out. So this one has lasted the same amount of time. The difference being, we have a second fully charged one for this. And if that died as well, you do have the option of just pushing it. It's a wheelchair. So I think we might have to swap over to the other battery just to get us back to the car. The plan now is I'm going to drop Anna back at the hotel for a little bit so she can have her afternoon nap and a little bit of a back stretch. I'm going to come back and go and film a Lego store video in the village for the Block Party channel, then go back and pick Anna up, come back again. We've got a dinner reservation, and then I think we are going to try and do the fireworks tonight as well, which I think are at 10 p.m. I don't know if there's stuff in studios in the evening at the moment. There was last year, Anna's saying there is, so there might be an argument for us being out late both nights. Battery swapped over, and in other news, for the first time all day I've had to undo my jacket. It is finally starting to warm up a little bit. So only a week ago we were still using the air conditioning at home. We've just had bad luck with weather, I think. It's been really overcast and windy the whole time we've been here. But it hasn't rained, so that's good. Well, several hours later, Anna has had a big sleep and we are back. We've parked in the multi-story because it's 6 o'clock and we're due for dinner in the, I was going to call it the Winter Village. We're due for dinner in the Disney Village at the Steakhouse here, which we've never been to before at 6:15. So we just wanted to park right nearby so we can just whoosh straight in. Our plan is dinner, mooch around the village, maybe buy me a jumper, because I've seen some good jumpers when I was out and about doing my Lego video earlier. And fireworks tonight, I think, which is a delight. And that's how close the multi-story is. That's convenient. This place is fancy, he says as they start doing a TGI Fridays style sing-song. It's Anna's birthday, everybody. What I was going to show you is, look how cool all the lights and everything are. But all this up here, it is very snazzy. I like having the name of the meat I'm going to eat on the wall of the room I'm going to eat in as well. Dinner was delicious, highly recommended, but Disney, whatever you're building here, I officially hate it, because in order to do it, you've taken away the giraffes that used to be there. We came down here literally to look at the giraffes after dinner, and they're gone. And you can't walk through that way anymore either, which is rubbish, because that was our preferred route last year when we stayed in Newport Bay. But yeah, I don't know if they're building another hotel there or what. It looks like it's going to be a big building. But yeah, dinner was really good. It's the Steakhouse, this one, in the Disney Village. Highly recommended. Had filet mignon for the first time in my life. And Anna actually cleared her plate, which she never does with steak, because she doesn't like anything that resembles fattiness. She ate every scrap of it. Yeah, exactly. It was really, really good. She now wants us to have filet mignon at home, which we won't be doing, but it was a very nice steak. Right, our job now, we're going to head into the new shops here, because there is some pretty snazzy stuff down this way, this end of the Disney Village, that you don't get anywhere else. Obviously, we don't need to go to the Lego store. Well, we'll have a quick look in the Lego store, but I won't film in there, because I made a whole video in there this afternoon while Anna was napping. But yeah, there's all these other shops. There's some very nice stuff, clothes and house stuff. And of course, we do have Pop Mart there, which they've got Labubus in there, have they? I think Anna's going to go and get a Labubu. No, I don't think they do. I don't know what we're looking at, really. Have they? Oh, they do have a Donald Duck. See, that is cool. Yeah. Very snazzy. I remember when Pop Mart first opened up. I think they were at Comic-Con in London like 5-6 years ago. And then me and Pab found a shop somewhere in London, and then they appeared in Manchester. They're everywhere now. But yeah, I still don't really get it. They're just blind boxes, aren't they? So stop one, Deco by Disney. Full of homeware and furniture and stuff. Probably no furniture, but they do have plates and cups and bowls and things. And I do like a coffee cup and a cereal bowl every time we come to Disneyland. Although we've now been, this is our 3rd trip in a year. So there's not much in the way of stuff I don't already have that I would want, but we'll find a way. I can maybe drink my coffee out of the glass slipper. I should get myself a fancy cup to drink my coffee like a fancy boy. Because I am a fancy boy. These are cool.
On the world's best box.
Yeah, I think this is a permanent villains section that they have in this shop. This is the stuff that they used to only wheel out for Halloween, but I think it is out all year round in here, which is cool. That is the heads off of the haunted house, Phantom Manor, whatever it's called. That's cool as well. I like that. All of the kitchenware is still Mickey Mouse. I'm waiting for the day when they bring back the Donald Duck stuff they had like 5 years ago. Yeah, there'll come a day when we'll come in here and all of this will be Donald Duck stuff again. And I'll just buy one of everything because my Donald Duck spatula has seen better days. And when I got it, I only got that because I figured I'd always be able to get Donald Duck stuff. I've never seen it since, and they had loads of it back then. These pictures are cool. I just wish they did the Lego versions that are in the Lego store next door. Because most of these pictures are on the walls in the Lego store, but with minifigures and like a Lego castle. I would buy loads of the Lego style ones, but they don't seem to sell them anywhere. Worth every penny of 490 euros. A golden stitch. We were just in that shop smelling the candles, and it reminded us that the best smelling place on earth is the Hotel New York, where we've bought a candle from before. So we're going to go there, smell the hotel, and have a look in the shop there because they've got a Marvel shop in there, which sometimes has a few bits that they don't have anywhere else. I got a jacket from there a couple of years ago that I hadn't seen anywhere else. By the way, they've got a whole proper building here for security from the hotels, which it looks very shiny and new. It wasn't here last time we were here, so that's new. But we have had people ask in the videos before about visiting the other hotels because we're obviously not staying here this time. But you can wander down, go to the restaurants, go to the bars, go to the shop. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Wander down to our favourite hotel, which seems to be a lot more expensive now than it was when we came a few years ago. It's almost as much as the Disneyland hotel now, but doesn't stop us sniffing it, remembering how good it was when it first opened, and having a mooch in the Marvel shop. Hotel New York, our favourite hotel at Disneyland Paris. So they have got some cool goodies. Anna has immediately spotted Pandora stuff, which we were looking at Pandora earlier today and never saw those bits. So they're quite cool. I can't smell it. Maybe the smell has gone. That Doctor Doom helmet is great. But yeah, they've got loads of Marvel stuff all the way around. There's a whole like photo opportunity area down the end of the hallway there. But this is the shop as you first come in. And it's usually riddled with goodies. Open until 11:30 at night as well, which is a madness. We've seen these Rubik's Cubes all over the place as well. They seem to be a new thing. Right, I'm going down here to look at the jackets because Anna says I can buy a new jacket. She said something about me buying jackets. I forget exactly what the instruction was because I saw this one earlier. Look how cool that is. Look at it. That is a cool jacket. And then we've got, that one's pretty cool as well. But yeah, I really like that jacket. Do they have a 2XL?
Yeah.
Oh, they do. That is a nice jacket. I also, a few years ago, found a Chase Funko Pop in here. Just sat on the shelf. It's the only time in my life, as someone who's got like 300 Funko Pops, it's the only time I ever found a Chase one on a shelf. There's the candle. Anna wants to smell the candle. Hold on, let the video smell the candle first. We have got one of these at home. It does smell good. The hotel used to smell like that. We've walked in and it didn't smell like that today. Might have to get myself a robe. Is a robe a jacket, or can I get a robe? Those hats are pretty cool as well. I like that Guardians of the Galaxy one. I've looked at that a few times before. That is a snazzy hat. I'm just going to go and try on that jacket just to see how it looks. Have to do these things. I've just been very, very disciplined. I tried the jacket on, which was a terrible idea. But I just don't think I'd wear it anywhere other than at Disneyland and at Comic-Con. And I already have so many jackets that already fall into that category. So I don't think I need another one. You could be in a comic book cover. Well, after that quick step out of the Disney Village to go to a hotel, we now have to come back through security, which means we get to go through this snazzy new security building. How very exciting. Here we go then, boys and girls. It's Lego store o'clock. I have already made a full video in here But now Anna's with me, I can make purchases and not get in trouble. It's a lot busier than it was when I was filming in here early today for Block Party. That's why I come in early in the day. Disney Village always gets busy in the evening. There you go, we got some Lego. You'll have to watch the Block Party video to find out what. And now we are entering the danger zone because I came in this shop earlier and found several jumpers that I really liked. But I suspect Anna's gonna want them as well. So there's that one. But there's another one, and there's another one around here. There's 3 different really nice jumpers. So there's that one, which I really like. And then this one that I really like. And then there's a little something for the Trekkies as well. And yeah, the Marvel one. The Marvel hoodie is the other one. But I think my favorite is this one, which I think is the one you'll also want. We've made the mistake of coming over to the expensive side. That jumper, like 300. There's a t-shirt there that's 200, that's 330. That Donald Duck jacket, they are all so cool. I obviously can't spend that. I'm just gonna get this, which Anna decided she didn't want in the end, so I win that round. Well, at just before 9 PM, I think this is the latest we've ever entered the park. I have no idea if we're gonna be able to get anywhere where we can see the illuminations from. We do theoretically have access to the disabled area. Whether or not we'll be able to get to it, and once we get to it, whether we'll be able to get in it is another question, because even though it's more than an hour until the illuminations begin, Main Street looks like it's already filling up with lurkers, and I imagine the area near the castle is a nightmare. But we're going to try and squeeze into the disabled area, because that's what it is for. Well, considering it's only an hour until this begins, was not expecting to be touching distance from a rope, but here we are. I mean, last time we came, I think we were right over there in the perfect spot, but we got here about 2.5 hours beforehand to do that. So for an extra hour and a half of just mooching around, this is not too shabby. It's Illuminations o'clock. An adapted performance because of weather conditions, but still looks cool.